Well, hello people of YouTube, of the internet. Today I'm going to be explaining a list of 6 annoying things people say, and I'm going to list them off and explain to you how much they annoy me, and hopefully you can relate to them. I'm not very good at this YouTube thing, but I guess we'll keep trying. So the first thing is going to be when someone says, I don't know. When you're literally asking someone a question, hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, can you help me out with this? Hey, and then they just answer, I don't know. That is one of the most annoying responses a person can ever ask, because number one, it's the easiest response for someone, but it's also very frustrating to you because they didn't give you a yes or no answer, especially to a yes or no question, which is pretty simple. They just kind of leave you hanging, and normally these people, they want to say no. Because if they wanted to say yes, it would be a no-brainer and they'd say yes. But they want to respectfully say no. Okay? Then the second thing, a little bit similar to it. I wish I could, but I can't. Sorry. I hate it when people use this, because normally, most of the time, people abuse this phrase. Typically when someone actually, really truly does wish they can, but they can't, they intentionally try to make it happen. When you ask someone to hang out with you or whatever, they would normally try to help, actually do and answer and say yes to the question. But instead, they try to give you this little weird curveball answer and say, oh, I wish I could, but for whatever reason I have my basketball game. Sorry. That's pretty annoying, okay? Because I really wanted to get a definite answer, but it's a little bit better than I don't know, because at least they kind of are actually kind of feeling some remorse and actually kind of wanting to, but at the same time they're also kind of faking it if they want to. Hope you guys can hear me well, by the way. And then this one is just so annoying. I didn't ask. Well, then why did you listen? Okay, so if anybody ever tries to say that when you are telling somebody about something, they say, I didn't ask, no one cares, or whatever, you just say, why did you listen? Why did you acknowledge what I just said? Okay, if they truly don't care, why are they there at the conversation? Okay, people throw out things to, well, include themselves, and because they really feel honest and true about something, they really want to share it with others. And it's pretty annoying when someone just throws it down the toilet. So next time, guys, just say, why did you listen? Or I didn't care about your input. Okay, so yeah. Then the fourth thing, kind of similar to the first two, but later / maybe. Especially when they say later, it is just so annoying, because you're like, when later? Technically everything is later, okay? Because, it's later, takes place in the future. And when they answer it, that's still the present. And then when you do it, it's still the future, okay? So if they actually do put a time, I would kind of accept this, and I wouldn't really consider this an annoying or stupid or lame thing. But when someone just says, oh, maybe, it's still avoiding the yes or no question. At least it does keep potential that it's not a no. At the same time, it disregards the whole point of saying yes. So it's kind of like a weird dead, it's like a fake boat. It's a fake decoy almost, as a way to think of it. And then this one is a little bit more specific. When you ask someone out and they say, I like you as a friend. I understand that. We've already been friends, okay? So saying, I like you as a friend doesn't change or doesn't help anything. It doesn't cure anything, it doesn't fix anything, and it doesn't really answer to what I want. And secondly, they always say that, and usually when you get rejected, sometimes things can work out and you can be really good friends, but you'll never be best friends. You'll always just kind of be that awkward acquaintance. It always ends up awkward in some way or another, and I can speak from a lot of experience, okay? So no one needs to educate me or talk to me or argue with me about the I like you as a friend phrase. I understand that they're trying to be nice, but that is the most common thing, and it really doesn't change or help anything. And then this one doesn't really have any relations to conversations, but when someone just says lol or lol, I see it as lol, whereas like IDK, I don't know, I see that as IDK. I don't ever say lol. Some people do. If they do, they're weird. But when someone literally just goes around and says lol, I'm like, really? Really? Typically that doesn't happen, but like over Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, and you're talking to someone, they just said lol, at least like provide an emoji, at least try to act like you're laughing, because usually when someone just leaves lol alone, they don't care. They're not laughing. They didn't like the post you sent. It wasn't funny enough to them, and typically it feels like when they say lol and then the next post you send, they don't even respond to it. They don't like the post. They don't even respond to it, or they just leave you unseen or opened or whatever, and you're just like, wow. So if someone ever does that to you, just say lol back. Just keep like typing lol, because it's like universally the most annoying thing to like encounter and the hardest thing to respond to. There's all those like weird TikTok trends about like how to respond to when your crush says lol, and then you end up like taking a bunch of weird pictures of yourself like all around your room. That's kind of overdoing it, but typically say like lol 3 or 4 times more back at them. But yeah, I think that was 6, maybe it was 7, I don't know. But thank you for listening and watching this video. Hope you maybe learned or related to. That's kind of my goal with this list, is just to find something that we can all relate to. Go click that subscribe button, or do whatever you can to help me out on this channel. Leave a supporting comment. Oh, and I really want to make a part 2 of this, so if you have any ideas, throw it down in the comment section. Later.